Good afternoon. We want to talk to you today again about karma because we think it is something that is used a lot in terminology in humans, and we want to explain it to you in a little bit more detail that might make it a little more clear or balanced for you to think about, you see. Many people aren't going to like it when we say that you produce your own karma. And what do we mean by this? Sometimes there can be a son of a gun that's doing a lot of negative things to other people, cheating in their business, lying and the like, whatever it is that you as humans would deem as a justification of wrongdoing, you see. And then you look at this one and nothing bad is coming to them. You think, how can he possibly behave this way and not be affected by the karmic wheel or the backlash that should be coming to him by the way that he is behaving, you see. Don't worry. We want to explain to you how our karma can actually leak and crawl into every crevice in one's life, you see. So perhaps you're the one that did the nasty deed. You are the cheating businessman, the cheating husband, the one that is constantly doing something and not feeling bad about it. So not really reaping a karmic debt or response to what it is you are doing. And people will look at you and think, how can that be? If the universe were fair, this one would be experiencing something negative by the way he is behaving, you see. But when we say it leaks into cracks and crevices, what do we mean? Perhaps he has a wife or a child that views or sees what it is that he has done. And perhaps they decide then to feel and be the emanation of negativity because of that act that this one had committed, you see. And now the universe starts to return onto this one, who, by the way, is loved by the man, cared about by the man, and they begin to suffer. Maybe they become sick. Maybe they lose their jobs. We don't know. There could be many things that would match the type of feeling that this one did and didn't suffer for. Does that mean he won't suffer or that the karmic debt will not be paid? How is he going to feel when his child or his wife becomes ill, loses something, or has a negative response coming from the universe? We would tell you that most times he'll have no awareness of it. But we want to make you aware of it. That even though you may not feel bad about the type of responses or the ways that you move in the lives that you are living, that somebody else may view it and they may feel bad. They may emanate a negative emotion that the universe then returns on. And then you, as the care lover of this person, will view them in their suffering, and the karmic debt that you have coming will then be repaid, you see. We just wanted to give you this little example so that you could really understand how in-depth karma is. That it doesn't necessarily directly come from the act that you have committed. It comes from the emotion or the feelings that are emitted because of it, you see. You don't need to worry anymore that somebody's getting away with something. It's not that we are hoping that others will pay the price for this one, but you have to understand that you're all in this together. There is oneness, you see. And you are going to suffer one way or another at the hand of what it is that you decide to do and how you feel about it. And if you don't, someone else in your soul group probably will. And make no mistake about it, that wheel is coming back around to you, you see. We want to motivate you a little bit to be in good standing, to be an upright citizen, to be in your truth, to live a life of morality, you see. Many of you, we would tell you, have lived a life of not morality and not felt guilty about it and felt as though you've gotten away with something. Life's pretty good. You're making a lot of money. You haven't been kicked out of your house. And you've gotten away with all of this nasty stuff, you see. Well, we want to remind you that you're not the only being living on this earth plane, and that those that are in interaction with you see you, and they have a feeling about you, and they emanate that to all that is. And then all that is returns that emanation onto them. And now you view them in the suffering that belonged to you, you see. We hope that we are clear in this transmission so that you really get it to the depth that we are trying to send it to you. There's no getting away with anything. Even though you think that directly you are not affected, indirectly, everything that you do is part of the whole. It's all interconnected in this grid, in this reality that you are all a part of, you see. Good day.